So Piggy just came out with a brand new update which added pages to the game. So I'm going to be explaining this, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to find all these pages in all the chapters. So if you click on pages, it opens up a book, and basically what you have to do is you have to find 6 pieces of paper in each chapter to unlock a story. So I'm going to go through all the chapters in today's video. I'll also be breaking down the video, so let's say you've already found the chapter, you can also skip to the chapters that you want, that you may be struggling with. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and let's get started with chapter 1, the house. Okay, so this first one is going to be in the bathroom in the shower. So you should see a piece of paper here. All you do is click on it, or if you walk over it, you should automatically pick it up. The second one is also going to be outside behind the shed. Now do bear in mind, you don't have to do this in any particular order, and it also saves. So let's say you were to get a piece of paper and you died. If you join back in, that piece of paper is already saved. The one I have here is in the green key room, and if you go upstairs, there is one after you use the wrench upstairs. There's one in this room behind this bench here. So there we have it. And there's also our 5th note here, which is down below in the basement. We would collect that. And then our last and final 6th note would be in this tunnel in the basement. So there we have it. Once you collect all 6, you can also, run into Piggy if you like, or escape. But that's all the notes in the house, chapter 1. Now chapter 2, the station. So the note here is going to be in the orange key room. This is going to be note number 1. Remember, you don't have to do this in any order. It's going to be just right here on the floor behind this little bench table thing here. The second one is going to be over here inside of the jail cell down below on the wall. So that is where you collect the second one. The third one's going to be where you use the plank in that room. And then the 4th one, I believe, is going to be outside by the green container. So it's just sitting outside. You can't miss it at all. The 5th one is going to be upstairs in the purple key place, and that's just on the floor beside the purple safe. And the last one is going to be outside right in the last area where you would escape, and it's just laying right there on that little trolley thing. But chapter 3, gallery. The first note you want to find is going to be inside of this room downstairs, like right beside the blue room. The second one is upstairs at the very, very top. Again, remember, you don't have to do this in any order. The third one's going to be in the red key room. So here's a note on the wall. Again, you can't miss it. 4th one's going to be in the plank area. 5th one is going to be in the blue key room right there. And your last one is going to be found after you use the wrench in this area right by the exit. So that is all for gallery. Now let's go to chapter 4, forest. The first one we're going to find is going to be upstairs by the gold safe. The second one we're going to be looking at and trying to find is going to be right here, the entrance before you go over to the 4 cabins. So that is the second one there. The third one is actually when you use the hammer to go into the cave. You can see it laying right there on the ground. So that is the third one. And the 4th one is going to be over here by where Piggy spawns, where Mr. Stitchy would typically spawn in. The 5th one's going to be in the green key room. And the last one is going to be in the blue key area. So there we have it. That is all for chapter 4, the forest. Hopefully you are all keeping up with this. Now, chapter 5, the school. So in school, this was going to be in like one of the first front rooms as well, which you will see. It's the classroom with the cryptic notes on the board. The second one is going to be in the gold safe room. It's going to be back in this corner behind these, like on these file cabinets, I'd say, on these big file cabinets. The third one is going to be upstairs in the office. So that is where the third one is. The 4th one is going to be in the cafeteria on the wall. This is a little bit hard to see, but there it is. It's on the wall. There we go. I got Nick and Dragon helping me out with this. The 5th one is going to be in the basketball court right here. So you could just click that. Again, notes look really awesome, and they also make a little sound whenever you do pick them up. And the very last one is going to be downstairs after you use all the gears to unflood here. It's going to be in this room here, and that is the last and final note in the school. So again, hopefully you are all catching up with this and doing this in the order or not. Chapter 6, the hospital. So here we have it. So hospital, the first one that you want to find is going to be inside of the purple safe room. And typically in the order of this video, they're typically in the way that you would go through the map. So bear that in mind when I say in order. So that's the first one. The second one's going to be upstairs where the purple kind of, I guess, potion is. And that's upstairs in this room. So that is the second one. The third note or page you're going to find is after the orange key room. It's going to be in that room, like literally right next to it. And it's going to be just laying on the shelf. So there we go. That is our third one right there. Our fourth one is in the green card room right here beside where you would get the wooden plank as well, in like the little office there. And the fifth one is going to be in the valve room that you would pretty much use to get the white key. It's going to be right behind this cabinet here. And then the last and final one is going to be in the blue key room downstairs. So there we have it. Well, blue key card room. So yeah, there it is. So chapter 7, Metro. So this one's pretty interesting. The very first note is going to be right here attached to the subway. So you just click on that. There we go. So that's number uno. We also have number 2 over here, which is going to be quite sneaky. Nick just pointed this out over here, which is in the corner by the vending machine on the opposite side of the vending machine. So that is the number 2 note right there. Number 3 is going to be after you use the blue key card. If you go over here, as soon as you go into the right, you should see a note on the wall. Also number 4 is going to be in the, I forget which color room this is. It's not the orange one, but it's the one right beside the red key room. So all you would do is just use that. It might actually be the orange key room there, to be fair. Number 5 is going to be in the gold safe room after you use the blue key, I believe. And then the last and final one is going to be in the green key room right behind Bunny. And those are all the notes for Metro. So yeah, let's go into chapter 8, the carnival. So carnival, the first note that we found here is going to be in the gold safe room. It's just right here on the wall with the mirrors in it. So that is one note found there. The second note is going to be in here. You can actually get this through the wall, so you don't need a key. So you can get this through the wall in Foxy's cage. The third note is going to be in the green key room, right in this back corner here. So there we go. You could just click on that again. So that is the third one. The fourth one is going to be over here by the Ferris wheel. So that's just right in this corner, not too far as well from the green key room. The fifth one is going to be upstairs in the, after you use the plank here. So that's where you would use that one. And your last and final one is after you use the wrench. It's going to be right there by the water gun there. So chapter 9, the city. Pretty tough here, but you guys can do it. You can also do it solo or with friends. So the first one's going to be on the very first floor, and this one's going to be in the second or third room on the bed. Just definitely in the rooms on the left. Now what you want to do is go into the green key room once you go up another level, and your second note is going to be in the green key room. So there we have it. And when I say green key, I mean green key card at least. So yeah, third one is in the orange key card room. Well, yeah, on the wall here. And you will also need the dynamite, so make sure you get that too. That's going to lead us to our fourth one, which is in Grandma's Piggy Poutine, which is actually a note on the walls directly to the right. Yeah, so I was pretty interested that we didn't actually need one with a fire extinguisher. The fifth one's going to be in the blue key room downstairs. Very sneaky to see, but it's on the wall by the pool. And the last and final one is going to be, I believe, in the area like downstairs where you would, yeah, downstairs in this area, like straight to the right. So there we have it. Those are all the notes there. Pretty non-specific place. So yeah, chapter 10, the mall. First one is going to be in Kitty's kitchen to the left. So now that you collect that one, and then we have another one, which is actually going to be in the orange key room in Birdie Bank. So that is 2 notes found there, or 2 pages found there. Our third note is going to be in the green key room, the arcade. So there we have it. That is our third note. Our fourth note is going to be in the blue key room upstairs directly to the right. And that is our fourth note. So 2 more to find. And then our fifth note is going to be over here, quite sneaky here, but right there before you go through the hallway there. And the last and final note, be very, very careful when getting this one. This one is in Mousie's vent. So there we have it. That is our 6th note there in the mall. Chapter 11, Outpost. 2 more chapters to go. So this one was very interesting because I couldn't find notes for quite a time. But here we have it. In the orange key room, in the back, you should see your very first note here. So there we have it. That is one note. And then our second note is going to be in the red key room here. Not actually in the red, yeah, in the red key room around this corner where you would get the wrench. So that is our second note. The third note is after you use the wrench in the kitchen, and you should see it behind here, which is like right there. I just walked over it at least. Our fourth note is gonna be up here when you use the fire extinguisher. So it's gonna be sitting right there on this little table thing. And then our fifth note is actually outside by the tank after you give it the fuel. It's just right outside there. And then last up, our sixth note is going to be inside of the room that you actually explode up with the bullet. And it's gonna be right here directly to your left. So there we have it, all the notes and outposts. Now, our final chapter, chapter 12, plant. So let's go ahead and find all of these. So our first note is going to be over here to the left when you go into the key card area where the potions are technically that you need. Our second note is going to be in the red key room here. So it's going to be right there on the table. Our third note is going to be downstairs right beside the staircase on the right side. And then our fourth note is going to be when you use the hammer, it's like right in this area, and it's gonna be right here on the wall by the green kind of valve there. And then we have our fifth note, which is going to be in the gold key room upstairs, and that, well, in the orange area upstairs. And then we have our last one, which is when you actually use the dynamite, it's gonna be in the distorted area back here by the carnival bit, and it's gonna be laying on the table. And ladies and gentlemen, those are all the notes in every single chapter. I really hope you found this video helpful. In the next video, I'm actually going to be reading the whole entire book. It was a lot to add in this video, so again, make sure you are tuned into that. But if you did enjoy and find this helpful, feel free to leave a like and share it. And also feel free to subscribe for more. And if you're new, and if you want to show your further support, you can always use star code BIGP2 when purchasing Robux. And I'll see you in the next one.